and I am here with Barbara Horvath with ARK Charities. Barbara, can you take a moment and tell us about your organization?
Sure can, Jen. We are a Connecticut-based rescue located in Fairfield County. We started rescuing dogs in 2012 as an independent small boutique rescue. And then in 2017, we ended up applying for our 501c3 and got approved. So we've expanded the rescue tremendously. We primarily started out as a German Shepherd rescue, but now we do other different breeds of dogs. We have different divisions. We have a Redemption Rescue, which is basically a subdivision of ARK Charities that rescues the dogs. We also have ARK Angels, which is our service dog training program, where we acquired shelter dogs and train them for veterans, children, anybody who has a disability and a need. And then we also have another division called the Faith Fund, which we raise money to help individuals who are low income, who might have a veterinarian need, any type of medical need, food need, that we raise funds to help individuals who reach out to us, or somebody who has reached out to us to help pay their costs. And we rescue dogs from California and Texas, which are two of the most highly high kill shelter areas. We also get dogs from other places: Missouri, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida. So we're basically a whole continental United States-based rescue.
Sounds like you guys are working hard over there.
Yes, we are, definitely.
How has the pandemic situation affected your ability to help the animals?
Well, it's been crazy. Number one, we have a transport issue. Transporting, because we have to do ground transport because our dogs mostly are large dogs. And trying to find drivers and reliable drivers that are licensed properly to drive across the country. And also, we've had issues where some states won't let people in if they don't live there. So that's been an issue. Also, to donations, we haven't been really seeing the amount of donations that we've got on a normal basis. And I think that a lot of that is because people are concerned about their own personal income. The other issue that we're concerned about is so many people have stepped up to foster dogs and adopt dogs from the shelters. And we're concerned that after this pandemic is over, that a lot of these animals are going to be returned to the shelter, and that might cause some emergency situations for us as rescues.
That is something I'm hearing over and over again as I'm talking to your type of organizations. And it's really important that people understand, if they're going to take a dog in, it's not a temporary situation.
Correct. And it takes also, too, with shelter dogs, it takes time for them to adjust and decompress. It's like three weeks to get them settled into the house. And it actually, it's mostly a 3-month process, because then the dogs have to get to the acceptance that, this is my home and I'm going to stay here forever. And these people do want to keep me. So yeah, it's a big concern. Also, too, a lot of the shelters have been announcing that they have no adoptable dogs, but there's dogs at the shelter that are rescue only, where they're medical issue dogs that or behavior issue dogs. And so those are a concern from us too, because I think those dogs have been left behind, and the rescues have those are the type of dogs that we as rescues take.
Right on. Well, it's really good that you're filling that void. So for those of us listening today who want to help out and want to reach out and help you do what you do, what's the best way for them to give back and to help you out?
Well, number one, it always comes down to a monetary need. We are our California dogs on an average cost about $1,500 from pulling the dog from the shelter, because there's pulling fees. There's also transport fees, vetting fees, health certificates, all that. So your viewers can go to our website at www.ark-charities.org, and make a donation there. Also, we are always in need of supplies like leashes and collars. Max and Neo has a great program, not only for our rescue, but for other rescues. If you buy one leash, you can donate a leash, or you can buy a leash and donate the leash, and then they'll match and donate another leash or collar. So that's another way. And in general, just for the rescue community, if you don't have money to give, you can donate your time. The biggest thing that we see is a need for people who can help transport. And that's whether you can do 30 miles of transport, pick up a dog from a shelter and drop it off at a foster. You can contact your local rescues in your area and ask them, say, hey, I'm available to transport. Also, you can foster. We work with Pilots for Paws, and the pilots fly usually about 300 miles. And sometimes we can't connect with a full pilot to take the full trip. So they need fosters. So it's an overnight foster, or even somebody just to meet at the airport to meet and greet the pilot, hold on to the dogs in different ways. We also will take gas cards. Those are always very valuable. Get gas gift cards, toys for large dogs, anything. But monetarily, that's our biggest priority, because vetting expenses, as everyone knows, are extremely costly.
Well, that's some really good advice and some good ideas for people who are looking to help out and maybe hadn't thought of those things. So I really appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us and giving us all some hope and some options. Thanks so much. This is my puppy, Rex. He's,
Hi, Rex. He's adorable. And adopt black dogs. We do a lot of black German Shepherds. They are great temperament dogs.
Yeah, he's a puppy and still kind of crazy, but he's being all right. We're just going to spend lots of time together now.
Yeah.
So before we go, is there any message that you wanted to just share with the world on your way out here?
Just everyone stay safe and healthy, and reach out to someone that you think that you wouldn't think might need to be reached out to, because there's a lot of lonely people out there.
That is very good advice. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate talking with you. Oh. Okay.